I'm now back at the point where I did do the test with the Neo2. I had some transmissions problem with that, and a lot of the things were probably because of the height, because of the church, because of the lower position where I am, the antennas close by. So I will try with the Mini 5 if the behavior is the same as the Neo2, or does it act differently, and am I able to push it further? Okay, let's do the test. So when doing the range test, the last time when I was at this location with the Neo2, I ran into all kinds of issues with the range. So I'm now gonna test the same with the Mini 5 Pro to see if the Neo2 was also a factor in this test. If it now fails again, it's a direct proof that it's the location. I already assumed that it's the location, and there are multiple factors in here. I'm low, I don't have a visual line of sight. See, the connection is going again. There's a church in between, and I also have this. I'm probably too low. Yeah, at around 1000 meters, I lost connection again. Let's push it as far as possible. 1100 meters. Yes. Still going. So I will adjust the height now, if possible. See if I can recover some. Yeah, indeed. When I push it higher,
max altitude reached.
I have 3 bars now. So it probably has a direct line of sight now, because I've lost the church, and now I can push it further than normal. I won't go further than 2000 meters. But I think the height was also an important factor in this test. Yeah, I have 4 bars of strength now. Maybe I can redo the test with the Neo2 later again to see if I push that until the maximum altitude. It will also work. So it's now at 2000 meters.
Return to home.
So let's return to home. Because I already proven that if you increase the height, it also for the Mini 5 increases the distance that you go. Yeah, it's interesting. Now it loses the RC again, it returns, but there's some kind of interference there that sometimes interact with your controller or your drone. So the good thing was it was unstable. I still had connection, even though the transmission bar says I did not have any connection at all. So I was able to control the drone, but of course it was not what I wanted. Should be able to see it now by now. It has used a different return to home approach. Oh no, that's an aeroplane. That's not my drone. Ah yeah, there it is. So it adapted its flight pattern, but it still comes on in from the same angle. So that's also an interesting test to see what it actually does. And if it aims for the landing path where it took off from. Yeah, I will cancel the landing. Yeah, it was a short and simple test. We can draw a conclusion out of it, because now it looked like that the height was the most important factor in the test. Some of you guys already said that, so that's also the reason why I pushed it higher at the end of the test. We also saw that the city itself is creating some kind of interference, and maybe the Mini 5 Pro has a better transmitter and receiver in it, so it's more capable to handle it. So I will redo a simple test with the Neo2 if I push it from that position to the max altitude, if I'm also able to overcome the range. So I will not push it as far as I need to go, but at least if I get further than the previous test. So that was it for this test. So it helps you also to understand what could go wrong when you're not having the correct situations. And see you in the next video.